going from the left-hand side is Myanmar. This can be a chance here. Nepal trying to clear this one. Will be a corner for Myanmar. There is a substitution happening. Momotun comes in.
Well, Kin Momotun is here, replacing Natit Wai, who just a couple of minutes had an effort on goal.
And now this is a corner which every Nepali fan will be dreading for. 10 minutes remaining on the clock and some seconds. Experienced Fufu Wayne comes in for this set piece, and Nepal, they will try to play it cautiously. Fufu Wayne with the cross, a dangerous one. Anjana almost misses it. Will be a throw-in.
The scare has gone away for Nepal. A dangerous looking corner kick from Fufu Wayne. Nobody was able to get in the ball, even the red win Tengitun for Myanmar. Well, what just happened there, Abhinav? It's the corner for Myanmar, and the pair are not happy.
That is something I'm concerned about as well. Fufu Win is taking this corner kick from the right-hand side. And if this goes in, this will be such calamity, I guess. Lofted pass, and that was cleared.
A routine clearance for the first bar holder. Here's a runner.
For win. This time, taking another. This is so dangerous. Cleared there by the defender. Still there's a chance for Myanmar. Tengitun was trying to connect on it. The Nepalese player had intervened. The chance goes begging. For the time being, at least for Myanmar. But Myanmar will come back. Again, Tengitun being released on the left-hand side. Cross. Intervened, and that's a corner.
Well, it's been forced the way Myanmar are attacking in the last 10 minutes with the substitution, with the introduction of all those experienced players. That was an effort of acrobatic shot attempt by Win Tengitun, but it will be corner for Myanmar one more time. Back-to-back, third corner.
It's Fufu Win with the corner once again. 8 minutes and some seconds left. Cross put in, could be dangerous here. Bimala lets it go, and will be just a goal kick. That was scary for the Nepalese crowd.
Well, definitely not going inside. There was the player in the second bar to look after the ball, and that's the thunder sound meter. It's 109 decibel, Abhinav. It's rising with every minute.
Once again, as you can see, this was connected there by Momotun, and Nepal go forward now. From the left, it's Rekha.
Well, absolutely no nonsense defending from Kin Myotun. As soon as Rekha received the ball, the tackle just launched in. Absolutely no nonsense defending from Kin Myotun. Very physically present Myanmar backliners.
Rekha comes in with her fire, and that is one advantage or one possibility that Nepal can take the lead on. 7 minutes remaining on the clock. Sabita with the cross. Clearance here. Sabita with the shot. That was clear connection.
Well, it looked like she could have taken some time, but rather opted the first time effort. The volley attempt. The header was soft, the clearance was half, but failed to keep the shot on target. Savita Ranamagar. This has been excellent for Nepal in the last couple of fixtures.
Well, I think she couldn't believe how cleanly she connected with it. She was looking for something else at that moment. Tama,
Animated as always. The touchline command. Very well.
Pooja, Samiksha, Rekha. Oh, that was a nutmeg. And once again, it's Rekha. Going in, it still is Rekha. That was a good attempt, a good run. Something that the Nepalese crowd can cheer for.
Well, Kin Momotun had to stop. Some exciting moment. Well, that's the first incident, the nutmeg towards jersey number 19. And then Kin Momotun, the chasing, had to forcefully stop Rekha.
Lofted pass there by Geeta. Samba fails to find it. And now this is a goal kick.
Well, it's about how much Samba can deliver, and it's the 85th minute. This has been running hard right from the get-go. Not the first touch that Samba would have wanted.
If you can see, the spectators and the cell phones are on. That is one view which is repeating in the Dashrath Stadium time and again. From the left.
Well, the single high press is working for Nepal as Myanmar has been forced to have all those clearance. Oh, that's the tattoo of Rekha Paudel.
Is it?
Yeah. A great fan of Rekha Paudel, yes.
Well, you can tell Rekha is a star this nation. 3 minutes left. Nepal trying to find that winner. The stampede is, as you can see, the torches. Saru, Pooja. Interception there, and that will be a throw-in. As Dashrath Stadium shines in the darkness, Nepali football shines in the darkness, as you can see. This is one light that can drag Nepal out of the depth, from the abyss that is. And Nepal trying to shine once again in the international stage, to its former glory, to its deserved praise, as you can see. Smiley faces, glittery eyes, everybody rooting for the Gurkhali Chelis. And now Nepal rises as one for this occasion.
Well, definitely. These two teams will be facing again each other in the final of Violet Women's International Championship, Abhinav. It's a trailer for the movie that is about to be premiere on Wednesday, the 26th of February.
Well, it's all of action. Let's call it the prequel of the final thing that's coming. You can see Mr. Badri Pangeni, a famous singer in Nepal. He's a super fan of football, as you can see. He's always there to support Nepal. He's always there to support each and every occasion. And that is the fandom we need from the celebrities as well. Geeta will save this one. Now, Preeti dazzles out. And now trying to release Rekha. She's looking for that kill. Rekha Paudel, you can see it in her face.
Well, Preeti is such a crafty and handy midfielder that Nepal has had in the recent years. The magical touches, the movement, such an industrious player to have in the midfield, the heart of the midfield for Nepal. Excellent setup for the second goal.
Cross being put in, this can be headache for Myanmar. Oh, that was a brilliant touch there by the little magician. Preeti, across inside. Samba lays it up for Rekha. Minutes added. Switch onto the left, which was intercepted there by Bimala Bika. Sabita.
Well, there you go, the position count. Nepal 48 and Myanmar slightly dominating. The entirety of the second half has been dominated by Nepal, be it in chances creation or the shots that the Nepal had led off into the Myanmar's end. The high press of Samba working for Nepal, solidifying defensive back duty, no nonsense clearances.
And that was almost the nonsense we're talking about. Relieved.
Well, not the wisest of the word from the commentator, Avinav. As I was mentioning how improved the second half defensive duty was, but the flag had risen up for the offside against the Myanmar frontliners. Yeah, the reaction says it.
Now, Preeti. Sabita Samba Bhandari goes in front. Rekha makes the run. A pass there. Sabita. Still Sabita. And that will be a corner. Or will it be?
It looked like a block from Kim Myo-tun. Sabita had the space. Wanted to take on the second touch. A third touch attempt. It was overcooked. Slightly overcooked, the second touch that she had. Surprisingly, it's given as a goal kick. It looked
37 chances created. My goodness, that was a good number from Nepal. We didn't know that this happened.
Well, I mean, the entirety of them had chances.
Sabita with the pass this time. Rekha with a chance. This is a moment for her to shine. Rekha cuts in. Rekha with the cutback. And there's a chance here, but nobody in the attacking end. Wonderful work there by Rekha Paudel.
It was excellently done. Rekha Paudel with the introduction. She's been lively into the right flank, the left flank of Nepal. It's a good win. Just had to cut back. She couldn't find Rekha.
Saru, release it. Sabita. Samba trying to find Sabita once again. The crowd at their feet. It's dramatic here in the final 2 minutes. Renuka. Bimala Bika putting in the cross. Could be dangerous here. Rekha. Still there's a chance. Samba with the cutback. Rekha was there. Preeti controls it. Nepal trying everything. Saru releases Preeti. Preeti with the cross this time. This was intervened and will be a corner.
Yu Yuneng rescuing Myanmar right at the end. It's a good attacking display from Nepal. The combination between Rekha, Preeti, As you can see on the replay, this was the effort. Initial attack launched by Preeti Rai. As a process, Nepal has won that corner. Could be the one last corner,
One last roll of the dice for the Chilis. Could this be the day as Sabita releases this one, across, puts inside, a header, and that was blocked right at the depth and will be a corner still.
Well, there's been definitely instability at the Myanmar's back. Nepal's psychologically on top before entering or before going to the final. As you can see, not the greatest of the clearances from Myanmar side.
This might be taken quickly. Sabita. Another opportunity. Perhaps the most important opportunity. 115 decibels. It crosses the limits. No limits for the passion of Nepali football. The last moment. The last chance for Nepal. Sabita with the cross. And that is still another one.
Well, it was an erratic effort from Sabita, but fortunately, there will be another corner in favor of Nepal.
Another cross. Put in Samba. And that is that for Nepal. It's a 2-2 draw, but Nepal will take positives from it as they were looking for the kill. Myanmar, the mighty nation, they were almost in the brink of disaster as Nepal looked to find their very first win against Myanmar. Anjana didn't have the best of start in the match, but she built herself into it and she put up a decent performance in the end. And Myanmar, they are stunned by the performance of Nepal.
Definitely, the preview of the final has been written down with a 2-2 draw against the host and the Myanmar. It will be Myanmar who will be the top of the table with 7 points with a better goal difference than that of Nepal. That's the full-time scorecard. Nepal to Myanmar to. It was the all fair and square first half drama.
Yes, and that is that for the full time. Myanmar to Nepal to Sabitra and Sabita for Nepal and Me Hit Lu and No Kin for Myanmar.
So now we'll go to the second half highlights. This is the second half highlights. A match between Nepal and Myanmar where we had the 4-goal thriller in the first half. Second half not producing any of the goals among the 4 goals scored in today's fixture. Nepal definitely had the game of 2 halves at the early on where they went on to concede in the 6th minute. A few chances created by Myanmar, but the entirety of the majority of the position and the chances created has been dominated by Nepal in the second half. A much better performance from Nepal, considering went on to concede from those 2 errors that Nepal goalie and the centre back had. Such a sublime effort from the Samba. That was one of the scary moments for Anjana at the end of the match, where the Myanmar forward failed to convert the chance right at the very end of the fixture. This was one last effort from Rekha Paudel. She wanted to set up the ball. No red shirts in the danger area for Nepal. And few corner earned by Nepal at the very end. Well, and then that's it for the final group fixture of this Vinet International Women's Championship, where the scorecard remains 2-2. The unseparated side will face one more time each other in the final on the 26th.